We come to you from Berlin, Germany. Welcome to WWE Main Event.
The following contest is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Shotzi and Tegan Knox.
Shotzi and Tegan Knox reunited. They are set for women's tag team action here this evening. And here come their opponents. Chelsea Green and Piper Niven.
And their opponents, the team of Piper Niven and Chelsea Green.
Both teams looking to bolster their win-loss records, looking to rise in the rankings and maybe get one step closer to a shot at the Women's Tag Team Championships. Later on tonight, Bash in Berlin goes down. Our next premium live event here in WWE, and it is going to be LIT. These two teams looking for the W here tonight on Main Event. And so it will be Shotzi beginning this matchup with Chelsea Green. And the official calls for the bell. Here we go. And Green out of the gate with a side headlock takeover on Shotzi. Trying to keep that match pace nice and slow. That pace definitely favours Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. Shotzi trying to get into the matchup here, trying to change the tide, but Chelsea keeping her at bay. And again, Shotzi fighting her way back. Snapmare takedown and a drop kick. Caught Green in the back of her neck. And Shotzi firing up early on. Oh, face first. And now an elbow to the midsection. Another one. Shotzi going to hook the leg. Trying to put Green away here. And a kick out at one. Both women back up to a vertical base. And here's Chelsea unloading. Big super kick on the jaw. And now trying to follow up. Green with a face breaker. And will that seal the deal early into this match? Not enough. Shotzi raises her shoulder in time before the counter three, and now Green with an elbow of her own. Back into the cover. And another 2 count in this match. WWE Main Event rolls on. Green in control. We are back here on WWE Main Event. Women's Tag Team action in progress as Shotzi and Tegan Knox team up to face Chelsea Green and Piper Niven. And Shotzi creating some separation. Discus forearm. Dazes Niven. Trying to follow up, but Piper Niven turning things around. What a headbutt. Cover by Niven to put Shotzi away. Shoulders down for a 2 count. Niven getting frustrated. She thought she had the matchup won. Oh, and now the knees by Shotzi. Caught Niven in the back, and the step-up enziguri will find its target tag to Tegan. And Tegan Knox entering this matchup here tonight for the first time. Dropping the elbow to the back of Piper Niven. And look at Tegan go. Niven turning things around. And oh, what strength. Tegan Knox just got launched across the ring by her foot. And now maybe looking to make a tag here. Back in comes Chelsea. And Piper Niven looking for a powerbomb. Chelsea Green with a clothesline. The doomsday device from Green and Niven. Shoulders down here on Nox. Only a 2 count. And there was not much behind that kick out. Tegan Nox in a bad way right now, and Green knows it. Oh, Green gets kicked away. And now a chance here for Tegan, the Welsh Wonder, sending Green into the corner. Back in comes Shotzi, and the ballsy badass from the top, high crossbody. Unable to make the cover though, Green out of the ring. And Shotzi with another high risk. Suicide dive, wiping out Chelsea Green. Shotzi has her foot on the gas pedal right now. Green sent back into the ring. And for a third time, Shotzi with another high risk. Tag made back to Piper. And now these two exchanging chops, exchanging strikes. And oh, Shotzi caught in the bear hug. Another submission maneuver in this match. Shotzi in trouble. She's trying to create separation. And she fights her way out of that bear hug. Niven sent off the ropes. Shotzi with the neck breaker. Building momentum now is the ballsy badass. Niven to the outside, and one more time, Shotzi through the air. That is why they call her the ballsy badass. She's certainly living up to her moniker here tonight, and she's not done. Shotzi up top, Niven back to her feet. And look out below. Oh, Niven out of the way. Piper Niven called out Shotzi. Oh, and just driving her face first. That could be all she wrote for Shotzi. But she kicks at 2. And Niven cannot believe it. She's blowing a damn gasket right now. Meanwhile, the tag was made back to Tegan Nox. And look at Nox unload on Piper Niven. Has her in the corner. From the middle rope, tornado DDT. Tag to Green. And Chelsea Green going to try her luck again against Tegan Nox. Nox with a big forearm smash. And a choke slam, paying homage to her favourite Kane. And Tegan trying to take Niven out of the equation. And she does. Niven is down. Tegan lining up Chelsea. Green still legal. Shiniest wizard. Upside the head. Here's the cover. Shoulders down. And that's a win for Shotzi and Nox.
Here are your winners. The team of Shotzi and Tegan Nox.
Last night on SmackDown, Asuka looked to make the Women's United States Champion Naomi submit for a second time. Precarious territory tomorrow night for Naomi. She looks to keep her title reign going. Tonight, though, she faces Asuka in singles action. German suplex. Asuka trying to pin Naomi. Only gets a 2 count. Last week, Asuka made the champion submit to her in the Asuka lock. She said she's going to do it again tonight. That happens, Asuka, no question about it, will go into Bash in Berlin tomorrow with ultimate momentum on her side. And oh, wait a minute, Naomi catching out Asuka. And Asuka trying to utilize the support of the WWE Universe to prevail here this evening. Asuka went for the hip attack in the corner there. Naomi getting out of the way. And now, Northern Light suplex. This may be her best shot. Cover on Asuka off the Northern Lights and a kick out. Well, Naomi tried. It did not work out. And now a drop kick to the spine. The champion continuing to stay on the Empress. But Asuka, kick to the midsection. And there's the Empress impact. Trying to pin Naomi. Cover on the champion for a near fall. And now Asuka's getting frustrated. And always she's thinking about the Asuka lock. No, she went for that roundhouse kick, that knockout shot. Naomi able to reverse, and there's a face buster. And now trying to play to her strengths. Asuka has been doing that all night. And now Naomi trying to shift the momentum. High cross body. Naomi to pin Asuka to get her win back. Kick out. And Naomi can't believe it. And this could be it. This could be the winning move. But Asuka had the move scouted, whatever it was. And now the roll up from behind. Asuka getting desperate. Kick out by Naomi. And do you think that Asuka has overestimated herself here this evening? She said she was going to submit Naomi again, but we've seen her go for covers, which is not how she said she was going to win tonight. And now she's utilising roll-ups. Asuka may be showing signs of desperation. Naomi putting up more of a fight than Asuka expected after the tag team match last week. And now off that step up enziguri, Naomi has her target lined up in the corner, but Asuka with the boots. Caught Naomi in the skull. And now look at the something. Naomi kicks her away. Naomi still fighting back. Not giving an inch to Asuka. And oh, what is Naomi thinking about here? Naomi looking for that back superplex. The Empress though turning things around. Powerbomb. Down goes Naomi. I know we saw this earlier. Asuka with the ankle lock. The move she utilised to brutalise Blair earlier tonight. The ankle lock cinched in on Naomi. And Naomi digging down deep to escape. Review! And nowhere. Asuka could be done for. Naomi to get her win back. Asuka though grabs the bottom rope. Asuka not expending her energy. She grabbed the bottom rope in a genius display of ring awareness. And now trying to rally is Asuka. Naomi set up. Empress impact for a second time. And could that finish Naomi off? Pin or submission, it doesn't matter at this point. Asuka just wants to defeat the champion for a second time. And Asuka lifting Naomi back to her feet. And look at those strikes. But Naomi able to reverse. Fireman's carry takeover though. And now Asuka measuring Naomi. Naomi down to one knee. Asuka looking for that knockout shot. Naomi was able to block. And there's a kick of her own. Down goes Asuka. But not for long. And look at the shots to the midsection by the champion. Another kick to the skull of the Empress. Naomi giving Asuka a taste of her own medicine. And uh-oh. Asuka, you don't want to be there. Split leg moonsault. Naomi with the cover. And Asuka somehow got her shoulder up in time. What does Naomi have to do? What more can she do? Has she exhausted every move in her repertoire? Must be getting close. And now what is Naomi thinking? Something unorthodox. Asuka able to sidestep, as was Naomi. And what a back and forth we have now reached here in our main event tonight. Codebreaker. Asuka caught Naomi out of nowhere. And Naomi wise to roll to the outside. Asuka in pursuit, double axe handle. Not this time, says Naomi. And now the Emperor sent back into the ring. Naomi trying to capitalize. And this could be her moment. X Factor. Cover on Asuka. Almost had her. It doesn't get closer. And Naomi went to drop the leg. Asuka able to dodge. And now setting up Naomi for a third time. Empress Impact. And now maybe they're going to transition into that Asuka lock. The move that made Naomi submit last week. But Naomi had it scouted. And oh, again the boots. Connected right to the face and all. Asuka looking for that knockout shot. Naomi one step ahead. As was Asuka. These two are so evenly matched. But Asuka caught her. Caught her unaware. A vicious spinning heel kick. And now Asuka looking for the finish. Naomi able to counter. Naomi still fighting. Still trying to rally. And Naomi measuring the Empress. From behind. Asuka able to overpower Naomi. And now has her down for the Asuka lock. Not again. Is Naomi going to submit to Asuka again? 2 weeks in a row. Could you imagine? Oh my God. The official call for the bell. Naomi submitted again.
Here is your winner, Asuka.
2 weeks in a row. You've got to be kidding me. Welcome back everyone to WWE Main Event. More in-ring action is on the way. There is Andrade.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Gomez Palacios, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 230 pounds.
Andrade has 5 wins and 4 losses in his win-loss record here in Universe Mode. Andrade looking confident heading into this one-on-one match with the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne. Andrade looking for another victory in his win-loss record tonight to maybe get one step closer to a championship opportunity on SmackDown.
And his opponent, representing New Catch Republic from Birmingham, England, weighing in at 205 pounds. The Bruiserweight, Pete Dunne.
7-13 is the win-loss record of the Bruiserweight Pete Dunne as he approaches the ring. Both of these men are proficient strikers, but I have to give the edge to Pete Dunne. There is a reason they call him the Bruiserweight. I'd be remiss though not to mention Andrade's vicious spinning back elbow If that hits tonight, and Pete Dunne may be in jeopardy. So here we go, Andrade and Pete Dunne. Set for action here on Main Event, and we are underway. Collar and elbow tie-up to begin the proceedings. Pete Dunne gets the better of OLLIE. Side headlock applied, only momentarily, as Andrade shifts the momentum. I know there's a snapmare takedown by Pete Dunne. Another headlock here. More of a chin lock, in fact, and Andrade again showing off his technical expertise. Vicious back elbows there from Dunne. Going for a clothesline, Andrade out of the way. Back into the tie-up. And now Dunne with a waist lock. Another snapmare takedown. And the Bruiserweight looking good so far here in this match. And we have reached the stalemate. Both men showing respect to one another. And look at Dunne. Right to the arm of Andrade. And Andrade comes right back. Dunne tripping him up. What a back and forth here in the early going. And Dunne biting the fingers. And it seems the WWE Universe are rooting for the Bruiserweight here tonight. Going for a suplex maybe. Andrade though lands behind. And Andrade showing off some power. Dunne with a reversal. Coming out. Kick out at one by Andrade. And now Dunne getting vicious. Putting the boots right to the midsection. Oh! Pete Dunne in control as WWE Main Event continues after this. And we welcome you back to WWE Main Event here in Berlin, Germany. Later tonight, Bash in Berlin takes place, but before then, Andrade and Pete Dunne battling it out here tonight. Nice kick, Andrade with a kip-up. And this has been a very back and forth contest from the opening bell. Andrade going for that Pele kick. Pete Dunne, with a German suplex. Nicely executed. Not enough though for a victory. Both of these men looking to bolster their win-loss records. Andrade being picked back up to a vertical base. Dunne going for the X-Plex. But Andrade lands behind. Combination offense by OLLIE. And Dunne caught unaware. The tope suicida from Andrade. And now what is he thinking? From the apron, springboard moonsault. Dunne is reeling. Andrade may very well be closing in. Going up to the top turnbuckle. Pete Dunne in the drop zone. Andrade measures his man. Missile drop kick. Right to the chest. And Andrade still not done. Going for that Pele kick, and this time he caught Dunne in the back of the head. Cover. Andrade for the victory. Dunne stays in it. And now what is Andrade thinking? Jawbreaker by Dunne. And he went for the enziguri. Andrade was able to sidestep into a roll-up. And look at the strength. Bridge on Dunne. And Andrade almost walked out with a win. And now Dunne in the corner. Andrade runs in with a drop kick. Trying to capitalise now. Andrade went for the forearm. Dunne out of the way. What a match between these two men. And Andrade caught Dunne with that back elbow. I told you it was vicious. And it may spell the end for Pete Dunne. Oh, talk about close. My word. That was almost sudden doom for the Bruiserweight. And Andrade could have been looking for the message right there. Dunne able to counter. Andrade though, coming right back. Look at the strikes. Lining up the chest of Pete Dunne. Power slam on the rebound to the ropes. And that puts Dunne in the drop zone. Andrade flies again, but there was no water in the pool. Pete Dunne from behind, launching Andrade. And the Bruiserweight about to run in. Andrade getting out of dodge. And Pete Dunne gets caught. The message. The message by Andrade. And that's all she wrote for the Bruiserweight.
Here is your winner, Andrade.
Another victory here tonight for Andrade, as he looks to change the trajectory of his career. Let's take you back now to this past Monday night on Raw, when Jey Uso looked for revenge against the man who cost him his Intercontinental title, Solo Sikoa. And oh, look at Jey, catches the boot and tripping up Solo. Jey Uso back in control. And now he lines up Sikoa. Super kick, misses. And Solo Sikoa trying to capitalise spear. A spear by Solo. Come on, Jey. Almost had him. But Jey Uso remaining in the fight. I know it may be time for that Samoan spike. Jey Uso trying to prevent it. And there's a headbutt. Come on, Jey. It is all about payback tonight for main event Jey Uso. What a clothesline. And Jey is feeling it. Jey Uso measuring his man. Lining up Solo for a spear of his own. Cover. Jey Uso for momentum going into Berlin. Sikoa kicks out at 2. Talk about close. And now Jey with a shot. Solo with one right back. And now these two men going tit for tat. Back and forth. A striking exchange before bashing Berlin. And now look at this. A full-out hockey fight between Jey and Solo. Jey gets the better of Sikoa. And now sending him off the ropes again for another spear. Will that be enough for momentum? Sikoa, how is he still in this? Solo is in a bad way after 2 spears from Jey Uso. And now Jey looking to fly. But Sikoa cuts him off. Samoan spike. Jey answers with a forearm. And a headbutt. And look at Jey Uso. He's feeling it. He's feeding off the energy of the WWE Universe. Oh, but look at the strength. Slamming down Jey Uso. And Jey right back up. Again, feeding on the energy of the fans in attendance. And look at the face of Solo. Solo Sikoa feeling the effects of this matchup. Oh my goodness! And so is Jey. Well, there you see the damage to the face of Solo, but will that Samoan drop be enough? No, not quite. Jey Uso continuing to showcase his resilience here this evening, and now Solo with a splash. That could seal the deal. Jey Uso may be down and out, but no, he continues to kick. I think Solo has awoken a new side of Jey Uso. And now Jey being picked back up to a vertical base. And Jey almost slammed through the canvas. What a Uranagi. And will that lead to the end? Looking for that Samoan spike. And again, Jey answering. Not letting Solo deliver it. Back into the corner. Sikoa caught Jey with the knees. Right to his spine. And again, slamming him down. Following up with a leg drop. Oh, but he missed. Sikoa missed. And oh, there's a super kick from Jey. Jey with a second wind. Gonna try for another one. And there's a second super kick. Right on the money. And there's some yeeting. Jey may have this matchup in the bag. Can he finish this? Looking for the spear. Sikoa over the top. And Jey gets hit with the spike. Cover by Solo. Solo Sikoa picks up the win.
Here is your winner,
Solo Sikoa earns momentum going into Bash in Berlin on Saturday.